Around my neck?
Yeah. Just goes over the head.
Did you already get some chili?
I have. I've eaten already. Oh, so do you want to finish eating and I'll start after? No stress. Okay, so welcome back to the foil project. I can spin around so you can see yourself.
Oh, wow.
Today, last time I did one of these post-race interviews, everyone commented that I didn't talk to the person who won the race.
Oh.
So I thought I'd come up to you straight away, Edo, make sure we tick that off. Yeah, do you want to just tell us a bit about today and your preparation? How are you feeling?
So I was definitely really nervous before this race. I'm sure we all were. It's like kind of like the first race of the season. Mm-hmm. You don't know who's going to be fast this year and like what the groups, you know, how there's always like little groups that compete with each other the whole time. So no idea like who was going to fall into place with what, but so I was a little bit nervous and but good thing is this is kind of like my home zone. So I've done this run a countless amount of times, foiling, and when I go fishing, like that's exactly where I go fishing with my boat. So I know like where the backwash ends and like where the bumps get bigger and smaller. So
totally.
I was stressed out, and on the way up, I was like telling Tom Constant about it. He's like, bro, what do you mean? Like, this is your home run and these are your favorite conditions. Like, you shouldn't be stressed out. You should go have fun. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right.
How about, do you feel like this year particularly you have a bit more pressure? Like, do you find that you're feeling the more pressure from after last year having such a successful year?
100%. Like, the only way I can go is down because I won last year, so I'm not going to, like, do any better, you know?
Yeah. What about, have you thought about mindset-wise, done anything to, like, psychologically? That's probably what I'm most interested in because I feel like it's a challenge. Like psychologically, are you thinking about things a certain way, trying to calm yourself, or you're just focused on the task?
I think the difference, I'm definitely more calm because I've like put myself in that situation of the races more. Like I spent way more time on Molokai than I ever have this year, escorting canoe races on my boat and like just going there for fun, for hunting and fishing. So I don't get as nervous and it's like not as new every time I do it because I've done it. I've been in that situation more times but it's still super like, I'm nervous and stressed. Like, the only way I can go is down.
Do you enjoy the stress?
I really like the process. Like I like being locked in and like working towards something and then resting and working out, resting, like that whole, you know, the whole race process. But it's definitely not like, I don't know. It's weird.
I listened to the podcast you did with James.
Yeah.
And you talk a bit about like type 2 fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So what was your preparation this week leading up to the race? So maybe, how about we start a month out? Like what were you doing like a month ago? What were you doing the start of this week? And then like, what's your plan leading into these races?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Meeks. We're doing an interview right now.
I'll get you next. You'll get you. Kavika. Sorry, it's a bit spider.
Well, so let's say a month ago, I was still like fully in training mode, like working out a lot, going on runs and like doing a lot of like physical, you know, weight training and stuff like that. And then that was about a month ago. And then 2 to 3 weeks ago, I went to Maui and did a bunch of runs and then went to Molokai for a week and did a bunch of like longer runs over there.
Totally.
To just like get in more miles on the foil and test my foils and all that. And I think we did a day that was like 110 kilometers in 3 days. Like we were just going.
Wow.
Or no, was it miles?
110 miles in 3 days is solid.
I forget what it was. That's a big difference.
Yeah, huge.
No, it was
110 miles?
It was miles. Yes, it was miles. It wasn't kilometers.
Wow.
It was miles, yeah.
It's almost like...
one of the runs is 25 and we would do that like two times in a day and then we do it once. Yeah. So 110 miles. But yeah, got a bunch of runs over there and then came back here and did more testing with like, you know, the Allen Davis run and the Hawaii Kai run.
Yeah.
And then I did a channel crossing 3 days ago from Molokai. Did the M2O practice run. Super stoked. I did it in an hour 56. Last year I did it in 2 hour 2, so
you're 6 minutes faster.
Yeah, I'm 6 minutes faster.
What's the biggest difference? Have you swapped to a smaller foil, or like what is it your way that you're attacking the waves?
I think just like the foil improvements, the conditions were really good.
Yeah.
And just I don't know. honestly. It was better conditions, and the foils are obviously better. Every year they get better, so. And I'm definitely in great shape.
Nice.
So
better than last year.
yeah, better than last year, I would say.
Yeah,
last year was still a super tight race, but I think it's just generally the foils get more efficient every year.
Yeah. All right. So
and then
Yeah.
and then the day before yesterday and yesterday, total chill, relax, like no foiling.
Do you find that challenging, like after just doing so much every day, like, or you have to force yourself to rest?
Well, yeah, because I hate staying at home and like it's windy. I'm like, okay, I don't want to go downwinding, but I still want to go fishing or I still want to go prone foiling, and like,
Yeah.
telling myself to stay home is so hard for me. I get really eggy. Like I can't have my girlfriend around me. I get really pissed off easily. So it's challenging.
Fair enough. Okay, how about today? Do you have something like a routine every time you do a race? Or it's because it's a bit variable, do you kind of just go with the flow?
No, I think when I get stressed out, it's good because I get really like locked into the things I know I need to do. So 2 days ago, I sanded my foil and then I just like prepared everything and put it in a bag. So I just know like all I have to do is pick up the bag, put it in the truck and go.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So there's no like, I can't miss anything, you know?
Yeah.
And just focusing on like not doing anything different than you usually do. Because I think when you tend to like get nervous for a race and then you're like, okay, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to, drink more electrolytes or something, or drink these gels because I heard they're good for you, and then you get a stomach ache.
Yeah. That's not what you want.
You don't want to do anything different. So
awesome.
just
and
focusing
then,
on that.
What's your game plan from now on for the rest of this race season? So we got like about 20 days, is that right? Maybe until the race, or a bit less. So 15 days. What are you thinking?
Definitely don't go back to the gym or physical work. I think I just need to rest and just enjoy the fruits of like stuff that I've already worked on.
Yeah.
So I didn't just chilling and not getting in my head about my foil too much. Like I know I'm going to be receiving more prototypes and wanting to shim things, but I just need to focus on like, it's better sometimes to just
stick with what
you're comfortable and not get in your head too much and just relax, Put it on ice and not get injured, number one.
Yeah.
Not get injured. It's easy.
The other one that I was just thinking of is today, I thought I was doing pretty good. I was right up the front, but then I fell.
Yeah.
And like lost a minute, and that's it. You're not in the top. So do you, like, obviously falling, is that something that you're worried about at all now? Like, how do you deal with that kind of side of it? Because it's a sport where you fall once and you lose so much time.
For sure. I mean, that's always number one priority. Like, you put in not chronological, like what's more important to what's least important, and that's where your focus should always go. Like, number one, don't fall.
Yeah.
And then number two is try to pump as much as you can and stay high on your mass.
Yeah.
So kind of like a balance of those.
Totally.
But always keeping them back in my mind, like, okay, this is a bad time to drink your water because you're on a bomb. Don't drink now,
Yeah.
You're going to fall. So
Sweet.
yeah, I would just staying focused that way.
Nice.
It's inevitable. It could happen to anyone. You could even hit a piece of trash or something. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's foil racing, isn't it?
Exactly.
Like, that's what makes it exciting too. It's not just like, well, I guess it happens on bikes as well, but it's a lot easier to stay on a bike than it is on a foil, I'd argue.
Exactly.
Awesome, man. Well, who else should I chat to now?
Did you talk to Kane?
Haven't yet. You're the first person I've talked to.
Okay, you should definitely talk to Kane.
Okay. We'll do.
Kane and I were side by side, and then he fell. He was
Oh, no.
going so fast, so I think you should talk to him for sure.
And he came
He'll
second?
have an interesting.
Pulled in second. He
Pulled in second. He got right back up, but still, I mean, he was super fast. It could have been me or him. So
Awesome.
And then Nick Kapule, he's a good guy to chat to.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah,
Will
bro.
do.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
All right. Nick.
How's
Good
it
to
going?
see you again.
Good to
Very
see
good.
you. Yeah. Nice
How
to
was
see you
your-
in Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah.
How did your race go?
It went well. It was so hectic at the start.
Man, that was
I mean,
crazy.
everybody had a shocker. I almost fell like 10 times. The backwash was insane. But yeah, if you push through it, you got some.
Yeah, you got
speed,
the reward, hey?
Yeah.
Reward at the end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tell me about, I've kind of chatted with a few people. I talked to Edo. Do you want to just rewind the tape back a bit, like to a month before this race?
Mm-hmm.
Where was your headspace at? What were you kind of doing? And maybe tell us a bit about Tahiti as well on the way.
Yeah. About a month ago, I was kind of panicking.
Okay.
It's when you get new gear from your foil company and you have to try a bunch of different things a month before the race, you get you get pretty nervous, and
Totally.
there's so many different options and so many different tail wings and front wings and masts, and boards. So there's so many variations, and I was struggling to pick the right gear, but about 3 days ago, I finally found something that worked. So I was lucky to find it right before this first race.
And can you share the details on what that is?
Yeah, it's the 110.
It's the 110.
Yeah, with a prototype mast and a prototype tail wing. I don't even know the specs on all that stuff, but the 110.
But that's super cool. Super cool that it's something that like a customer could go buy right now if they wanted to. Yeah, sick.
So yeah, it worked super well for me. With the lift board too, so I'm super happy with the setup right now.
Yeah, wicked. Okay, so training-wise, what were you doing like a month ago?
Edo and I actually bought a rack, put it in his yard, and me and him are just
You guys are
lifting and
secret
running.
senders.
No, we're not even secret senders. We take a photo and send it to all our boys. Yeah, we bought a rack and we lift together and foil together
super cool.
a lot. Yeah, and I'm so stoked to foil with Edo. Like, the top guy in the world. Like, to be able to train with him is like, you can't beat that.
Totally.
Yeah.
What's his mindset like? Like, do you feel like you guys are on the same wavelength? You want to both train really hard. You're super committed to these races.
Yeah, we definitely both want to train really hard, and Edo's just a different animal.
Okay.
He's fired up. He plays it off like, I don't really care, but you can tell he's fired up and like works really hard, and he doesn't post about it or doesn't tell a lot of people, but he works really hard.
No, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That's cool to hear. It's awesome to like talk to someone like you who might have that perspective. But I'm sure you're working pretty hard as well.
Yeah, I'm with Edo too, so a lot of the time. So,
do you reckon like what percentage of your runs are you doing with Edo, or you're doing with like guys like Edo now?
I kind of only do runs with Edo right now because you've been to Tongs recently, and there's about 50 guys sitting waiting for rides, and it takes 3 hours to go up and down and load up your cars. It's an efficiency thing. Yeah, it takes way too long. So Ed and I just do it really quick and load up our boards, and within 2 hours we're done. Versus like a 4 hour thing. Yeah.
How many times do you reckon you've done that AD section, that first section of the run?
Well, it's our home run, so we do it a lot. So I would hope we're a little more seasoned in that backwash.
Yeah.
But because we had this race coming up, we were repping that run a lot. Yeah.
All right. How about this week? Did you have a nice taper? What was the lead up to the race today?
2 days ago, Edo and I sent from Molokai.
Oh,
so
no way.
We didn't really have a taper.
How was that?
It was firing. I mean, it was almost too good of conditions. Straight east, wind straight to the finish line with huge waves. So it went really well.
Were you getting like the fastest times you've ever gotten out in the middle of the channel there, or like?
Yeah, I was moving at an average pace. That was pretty fast. So
wow.
I forget what it was, but it was fast. Yeah.
It was fast. Anything scary? Like, do you find that you ever get to a point now where you're like scary holding down the foil, or that's not something that you experience anymore? You always want more.
I get pretty scared. Yeah, I almost fell like 3 times today.
Okay.
And I was like about to fall.
It's good to hear.
I was about to fall, so I stopped and I was like, regroup myself, and when you carve off and like slow down to like catch your breath, and I had to do that twice today. So yeah, I mean, falling is the worst thing in the world, so it's better to slow down than to fall.
All right, so then just tell me about your race today. Were you like right off the bat, were you up and going?
Yeah,
and
right
then you were chasing anyone, or you were ahead at any stage? What happened?
Right off the bat, I got up and I was way inside of everybody. I didn't see anybody. I was going through Hanama Bay, and then I see Kane pass me. I almost fell. Kane passed me. That guy doesn't even pump, I swear. He's just like cruising. Hey Nick, how's it going? Like, with an 800 wing square centimeters. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
But Kane passed me, and then me and Malai were battling, and I got kind of pulled ahead of Malai, and I didn't see anybody else the rest of the race. Edo and Kane, I think, were way outside, and I took a super far inside line and didn't see anybody the whole time.
But you saw them right at the end, or
they finished before I even.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was, I think, a minute or two behind them.
Wow.
And then I think Malai was like 45 seconds to a minute behind me.
Okay.
So I kind of had a little solo race, didn't see where everybody was.
Interesting.
I had no idea how I was going to place, because maybe people were way ahead of me, or I don't know.
How was that final section? Did you decide to catch the waves on the way in? Or
I stayed inside and caught waves. Almost got taken out by a set, but I chanced it, and I guess it paid off. So yeah.
Sweet. The other one I just wanted to ask, I've been asking everyone, is like, what's your plans coming into the next few races? How are you feeling? What's the go?
Yeah, I mean, my goal is just to have fun. I love this. I'm competitive. This is just such a great community, and obviously I want to do well, and I'm competitive, but you can't beat something like this.
Totally.
You know, and I have to make sure to enjoy it and take a step back and be grateful for, you know, being healthy and able to do something as awesome as this. Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
How about, do you want to just describe, so if people are listening to this, describe what the scenery behind us looks like, what's happening right now?
Dude, this is just the coolest thing ever. There's people from Tahiti, Australia, France, New Zealand, Maui, Kauai, freaking all over the world. And we're all coming here because we all share this awesome love for foiling. So it's just, yeah, I mean, I said it before, but you can't beat this. And it's such a cool community. Everybody's best friends when you meet them, just because we all have that same passion for foiling.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Nick.
Yeah.
And I'll see you over on Maui.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
We're now jumping over to Oskar Johannson as he interviews Gabriella DeBella and Kane Wilde.
Oh, the power couple! God, this is the most like romantic interview I've ever done. I'm like, I feel like the third wheel. I'm like, so guys.
Where's Kai?
Oh yeah.
The only winner here.
Oh, it smells so good.
That was creepy, yeah. I was like, yeah. This is perfect, guys. All right. We're gonna be serious. We're gonna pretend like you won, Gabby. #1 fastest downwind foiler in the world for the 2025 Hawaiian race season.
For the first race. We're not done yet.
Who was it? You and Annie?
Andrew came up to me and he was like, Annie's on your inside, you better cut in. And then I saw her and it was like battle. Pretty good.
That was good. So you guys went. The word on the street is you went fucking halfway to Australia with your line.
I was trying to get to Australia. I gave up halfway.
You had the widest line out of anyone. I think Edo was close, but you were probably further out.
Yeah, maybe. That's the only thing I can beat Edo with is how far we go. Go around the red buoy.
So wait, battled through the bay together? Wait, ADs? Because Annie wasn't with us at the start. I was next to Gabby on the start.
Yeah, I think she was on.
And my only advice was don't go out wide. And all I heard was Gabby went out wide. So
Whoopsie.
didn't take any of our advice. Kane said the same.
Yikes. Let's hear about your race though. #1 Aussie foiler on Armstrong.
No, I don't think... I was the #1 Armstrong rider. That's all that matters.
That's fucking sick.
As long as the boss is happy. Nah, I had a good race. I was actually surprised. I didn't think I'd be anywhere near it, but I think from 4th to like 15th, we were just all together. Nothing happened. I ended up just going real. I just didn't pump. I didn't do anything through the bay because there was no point going faster, except for you and Edo. All of us went the same speed, except Kane and Edo were fucking gone. I've never seen anything like it.
I wasn't chasing Edo. I was chasing Harold on the Zodiac.
Really?
I was coming through China Walls. I didn't see anyone. I was like, holy shit, I have a gap. And then I look to the left and I see Harold's Zodiac just sending it, getting air. He's got like the rope from the front and bombing.
Was it Edo's
And then
Zodiac?
Edo was right next to him.
Oh.
Holy shit, it's on.
Edo was so wide.
Edo was super, probably half a mile wider.
Wow.
And I think my inside line paid off at the top, but once it got a little smaller past China Walls, he was on the outside. He was just jamming.
Yeah.
He had a good pace.
So where did you guys come back together?
We came back together, honestly, maybe like Black Point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we got on the same line somewhere on Black Point through the waves.
Did you guys go like how close in? Towards the Diamond buoy or?
We were like in the waves at Lighthouse, like
yeah.
normal tongs line.
That's pretty much where we are.
Nice long ones through the bay.
Yeah, I caught a couple. We didn't get one at the finish, and I thought he was getting close to coming down.
Yeah.
But
Were you like one bump between you?
We were
Like how close?
one wave, so 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
The waves were smaller today.
The waves are smaller today,
Yeah.
but it was such a good battle. That's what I live
that's
for.
sick. I'm stoked for you. What about third? Who's in third?
It's my nipple. I think third was Nick.
Was he with you guys or I didn't see Nick.
He must have been inside of us somewhere. Nick likes to go inside, but I kept
didn't see him at
looking.
all.
I kept looking around through Hawaii Kai, like trying to figure out if anyone was near us.
Yeah.
Where everyone was, and the closest person I saw was a little bit inside of me. So if I had to guess, that was Nick. But
That might have been.
You'll have to talk.
I didn't see Nick. I mean, you and Edo were gone.
Yeah, we had a pretty good
You
gap.
guys were so far ahead of everyone. Then the best of the rest. There was a good battle in there, but otherwise you guys were gone.
Tell me how you guys got here to Oahu, because Did you
Oh,
foil?
We flew. We flew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kai Thompson, Kai and Guido.
Kai and Guido.
Guido right there in the green shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Kai foiled over. They did a Pailolo, slept overnight on Molokai, and then met us with the boat up at the top. And we did the Kaiwi run together.
Where was that clip with your watch from the other day, Kane?
Like mid-channel somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing.
How was that run?
Oh, it was insane.
Yeah.
Like best possible conditions, I think.
That's so
Any
good.
bigger, it would have been too scary. So.
Today was mellow in comparison.
Yeah. Everything gets like mellow. It's like you go to those conditions, you come back and everything's like, oh, this is crazy. And you're like, I'm still doing like
Yeah.
150s. And you're like,
Hey, what?
it's easy.
How was your finish, Gabby? I think you finished like just in front of me. I know that.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. So how did you pump through that? I was like, come on, get it. No, you're too fast.
I was a bit outside, and then Annie and I were like board to board.
Mhm.
So after a while, instead of like riding the muscle, we started like pumping.
Yeah.
Pumping and
Gnarly.
Brutal. How you legs feeling?
It wasn't the worst. If it was any farther down, I think I would have given up. But
Yeah.
yeah, the buoy was like the light of hope at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, when I saw that it wasn't the flag, I was pretty happy because I thought
Oh,
we were
yeah.
coming around it.
The flag today.
It was a boat. I was like, you know, the big yellow boat behind. I thought that's where
Oh,
we were
no.
going. So I was just standing on the bump, going like, oh yeah, we're good. And all of a sudden, there's a red buoy, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
we're
I don't know if
finished.
either Edo and I or I would have made the flag. It was so windy. Like, it was
Yeah,
so offshore,
yeah.
and we didn't have a set. So I don't know what I would have done
Yeah.
at
Totally.
the finish.
Edo told me you fell as well. At
Yeah.
one stage.
Oh, yeah, I had
What
one
happened
fall mid HK,
Mhm.
like 20 seconds.
there? Yeah.
So
That's
I wish I
that's the
didn't fall
gap.
just so we could have had like the neck and neck paddle
Yeah.
battle finish.
Yeah. We did it.
Dude.
If you're not falling, you're not doing it right.
No, if you're not falling, you're not
You gotta-
pushing
you
hard
gotta come
enough.
with your hair wet.
You're not high enough.
I just
feel
tipped
like-
over.
Yeah.
I literally just tipped over. I tapped the nose once and like,
How are you guys feeling for this coming races? Like, what's the game plan? Where's your mindset at? Are you feeling super competitive, or are you kind of wanting to relax more? What's
No one here wants to relax. Nobody here. If they tell you that, they're lying. But yeah,
That's a good
Yeah.
answer.
we're excited.
Yeah.
my goal is don't get too in your head about it and just do the race.
Yeah.
And treat it like any other run, just you're working harder.
Yeah. I asked Edo, I just chatted to Edo before as well.
Yeah.
What's kind of your preparation leading up to today been like? Are you guys mainly foiling? Is there some gym work now? How do you train for these races?
A little bit of everything. A lot of
Yeah.
foiling, yeah.
A lot of foiling?
A lot of foiling.
How many runs a day?
I've been trying to get a lot of
15, 16.
15.
No.
What's the record for most Malikos in a day?
Not that high.
Oh,
But
someone's done
we can
six.
break
No,
it.
but the
Like
rule
highs.
is that an Aussie can't break the Malika record. That's like stepping on some feet. So back off. If
I
you
heard
are-
Jimmy broke it.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Maybe. Well, yeah, we've been doing longer runs
Doesn't count.
and just getting our gear dialed, and I've been lots of design time.
Lots of design time, hey? All right, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for a little chat.
Yeah,
And I'll see you over on Maui.
thank you.
Your name was Hugh?
Hugh, yes,
Nice
yeah.
to meet
Here with
you.
Annie.
Yeah.
So very nice to meet you too. How was your race today?
It was fun. I've never been to Oahu and done like a proper good downwinder
Mhm.
over here where it's like 10 out of 10 conditions. So I kind of think today was that.
Yeah.
The start was really scary. I felt like I was foiling drunk just because like it was so unstable, and every time I thought something was going to happen, I was like off balance and a bump came from
The
another
water
direction.
like just moves.
Yeah,
hey?
it
It's
was
crazy.
very alive. So that was exciting, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay up and make it to where it cleans up. And then I got to like cleaner water past China Wall, and it felt really good. And like finally have a foil that feels really fast. Yeah, it was great to the end. Gabby and I like met in the middle of the race and battled it out till the finish, and I just like blew it at the end, and we were side by side, and I like tried to hop a bump and then
Yeah.
just came down. But overall, like it was fun, and it was so nice to see Oahu like proper do its thing.
Yeah, sweet. So you're based in Maui normally?
am, yeah.
And you've done the Malika run a whole heap of times and race season as well a few times.
Yeah.
How's it coming into this year? Does it feel different to like years prior? Or
Good. I feel like finally, like for so many years, as foils got faster and faster, like I would see bumps I wanted to go and ride, and I couldn't quite get to them. So it's been fun to kind of shift mentality and finally be like, okay, like I see those bumps on the way, and I know I can like keep up with them and go. So yeah, it feels like a whole different sport this year in a way, just like relearning all of that stuff, and it's exciting. And there's like twice as many people as last year doing this, so it's fun to see new faces and old faces and just kind of like reconnect with friends.
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Are you feeling like the girl community foiling is growing strong as well? Because you're probably a leader in that community now. What's happening there?
I did M2O on the foil for the first time by myself. I was the only girl, and so like I'm still disappointed that there aren't a few more girls.
Yeah.
Like I really, really want more. Like every time I see a girl with foils, I would love for her to get into it. But I'm still like so psyched now. I have like gnarly competition and Gabby's amazing. And
for sure.
although we don't have the numbers, we definitely have the skill. And like Gabby's incredible, and so is Olivia and Paige. And so I'm happy that we have that. And the Maui community has a ton of girl downwinders. So I'm hoping that they kind of come and start doing the races too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did you meet Ange or Crystal last year? Do you know?
I did,
yeah. So I grew up foiling with them.
They're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Are they coming this year?
Not this year. They're our local girl community, and
They
they're
are
super
so
strong.
sweet.
Yeah.
I loved them.
Yeah,
They're
awesome.
the best personalities. Yeah.
I actually also have been looking at your Instagram recently. You do lots of board art.
Yeah.
So do you want to just, I don't know, what's your other passions outside of foiling?
I love a little bit of everything. I love all water sports. Like I think like one of my main passions is the big wave surfing thing.
Okay.
I started surfing Jaws when I was like a teenager, and I'm still very far from having figured it out, but I love doing that when it's wintertime and the waves are bigger. And then when I'm on land, I love to cook, and then I've really been getting into drawing recently.
Okay.
I was always creative, but never like had a talent for art or drawing or anything like that. And I love detail. And when I found stippling, which is like the dot art, that's where I was like, oh, I can kind of combine all of the things that I love. And I love drawing animals and creatures and stuff like that. So I kind of just taught myself how to do it from YouTube videos.
Super cool.
And, yeah.
What about, how does downwind foiling compare to big wave surfing? Because that's the thing that I often think about. Like for me, like I've never done big wave riding, but like when I was growing up, going out into the deep ocean is something that's pretty intimidating.
Yeah,
Do you feel like they're similar in some ways or pretty different?
Translate, yeah. I'd say like the feeling when you're dropping into a huge bump, it definitely like feels similar. I mean, it's not a coincidence that like a lot of the world's best big wave surfers do this. Like John loves it, Kai does it, Zeke Lau is getting into it, Paige does it. So I definitely think like it translates more, and I love being in nature when it's like at its most raw and powerful, and that can be when it's blowing 50 or when the waves are 50 feet. So I think kind of finding that common ground is why I love both of them so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How about, what's your plans for the rest of this month?
I'm gonna go back home tonight and do a bunch of Maliko runs this week and kind of train for Padalimu at the end of the week, and then finish the whole race season off with Maui to Molokai and Molokai to Oahu, I think on the 18th and 20th. And then after that, I have some travel plans. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for talking, and I'll see you around.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So fluffy, man.
Yeah, we call them, so they're called dead cats, but on the foil project, we call them pussycats.
Oh, meow, meow.
We're here with Kai Thompson after the race, and we're about to talk about our feelings.
Bury them deep inside.
No, we're here to talk about foiling and maybe a bit of feelings. So how were you feeling today before the race?
So tired.
Really?
We just did the channel. We did both channels. Guido and I did Molokai, Maui to Molokai on Thursday, and then Molokai to Oahu on Friday. So and it was like 111 Ks over 2 days. We were spent.
Wow. And you were riding a small foil, the race foil that you're using for both of those crossings?
I rode the bigger version of mine, which is like a 570, and then I rode a 530 today.
Okay, totally. And how were you? So you're feeling tired today, but
So
they're just riding up on the leaderboards, and you were 5th or 6th?
Fifth.
5th. So how did you go?
I fell twice. Fell once right at AAD's near China Wall. And I was down for a minute and a half. And then got back up. And then caught up. And then fell again. And then
Dude, you must have been hammering to catch back up again.
the fastest I've ever gone. I saw a couple 141s in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're pushing.
I was hauling ass.
Do you feel like you were overtaking swells then? Because I felt like I was going pretty quick, but nowhere near that fast.
Yeah, I was up and over.
So yeah, how's your experience? You've been on Hawaii now for like 2.5 months. You're basically a local.
Pretty much local. I'm living on Maui.
Yeah. What's the story there? Why have you decided to leave us in Australia and come to the place of dreams here on Hawaii?
Home has no wind.
Yeah.
I can't train like I want to and train with people that are way better than me. I've been doing runs with Kane like every day.
Yeah.
And he's one of the most gifted foilers, so just learning from him as much as possible.
What does he do so well?
He is the most effortlessly fast person I've ever seen. He just rides like this far from breaching the whole time, and he's just like
Yeah,
just
wow.
right past me. He's doing like 140s and not moving, like not pumping.
Super impressive.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
What have you learned from that? Like, are you aiming to ride higher now? Like, or is that within your skill level? Like,
yeah,
what's...
riding higher, riding a lot better, riding the the swell differently. And I'm riding different gear now, so I'm on Axis, and that has greatly improved my ability as well.
Yeah.
Fast, the top end at least.
Okay, wow. Sweet. Anything else you want to talk about?
Pussycats!
We're here with Simeon, the Voyager.
How are you?
And race organizer. How are you today?
I'm pretty stoked. That was an amazing turnout. It's actually big kudos to Jeff Chang and his family for helping out. They do all the logistics and all the organization, and it's just facilitated and promoted by Voyager, but it's all kudos to Jeff. Jeff is a man. Jeff's a legend. John, Hearn, everybody who volunteers. It was huge, and it was a amazing result today, and an amazing turnout, and just stoked to see this race grow, the sport grow, and everyone challenging themselves in these tricky waters.
Totally.
Yeah.
How was it out there today? Like, is that some of the gnarliest water you've seen, or it gets more hectic?
That's pretty up there. I mean, it was really windy. We had lots of ground swell. 80s backwash section is feared by all, and it's respected by all. That's like no one, even to the top guys of Edo, you know, and that tier of guys, they have a humble respect and fear of 80s because it's, you know, it
can unstick anyone. Like
unstick anybody.
There's wash coming from everywhere.
It's so unpredictable. It's so fast moving. And, you know, the whole thing is we're playing 3D chess with the ocean, and that's 3D speed chess, you know. You got to be on your game, and you have to be perfect. There's no mistakes.
No room for error.
Yeah, no room for error. And so it was definitely tricky and hard. But the second half is always so much more tame and friendlier, and it opens up, the race course opens up, and guys can really start attacking and getting after. So yeah, it was a blend of being tricky but also like perfect conditions.
Totally.
You know, we want wind, you know, it's better than it being light and glassy.
Well, we got like looking at the forecast, it just went all the way up, and today was, I mean, it might be even stronger tomorrow, but it was pretty on today.
Yeah, the other thing too is like here in Hawaii, when you have wind that's been blowing consistently for weeks or even months, it just churns up the ocean a lot more. And so it's Sunday, and we've had that strong, fresh wind blowing since Wednesday. So it was definitely the angriest today.
Yeah,
you know, but
sweet.
It was really fun out there, really technical and challenging, but fun.
Yeah. Do you want to, Simeon, we'll have another chat at some stage, a longer one, but what about for you personally this month? What's kind of the goal? What do you want to get out of it? What do you want to see the community here do this month coming forward?
Yeah, I know it's been an amazing month. I think for all of us, July is special. It's a downwind month in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, everyone comes out, and it's so fun to meet and greet everybody that we've met online or chatted like yourself. You know, I never met you until now, but like, you know, we feel like we're buddies and friends, and that's how the community is. So I just hope that, you know, all of us, we come and we just strengthen the community, the vibes. Everyone has a great, safe time. We all learn. We're all getting better. Gear's getting better. Limits are being pushed. And, you know, we're lucky to have good conditions for the races coming up. And it's been so much fun. And I'm looking forward. The Voyager race is the first kickoff to Downwind Month. And excited to see how everybody does. You know, like not for like, oh, this person did so well, this person had a shocker, but just because it's nice to see people challenge themselves and, you know, get the result that they want, or maybe have an opportunity to learn. And, you know, we're all just getting better. Racing is hard. And it's
particularly hard in this sport.
Particularly hard in this sport, right?
Yeah.
So it's good to see everybody improving, like genuinely.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Sim.
All right.
And I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
For sure.
I'll just lean in. So we've got two local legends here who did the Ever Beach run with us. Do you want to just introduce yourselves and maybe give a run through of today and the other day when we went out to Ever Beach?
For sure. I'm Ryan Kim. Sinjin Bradley.
Yeah, we did that Evan Beach run. Was it like what, a week and a half?
Yeah.
Give or take.
So it doesn't feel that long ago.
Yeah. I thought that day I thought it was gonna be this is gonna be good. The east winds was cranking just enough, and I saw that I was like it could be good. Got out. It was still fun. It was a little light in some sections more than I thought it was gonna be, but we all made it. It was a little hectic trying to get logistics, but made it work, and I'm glad everybody made it in and we were able to pick him up safely. That was sick.
Yeah. Logistic-wise, we kind of scored. All of our cars were over at the finish line. And, well, you got up. I had pretty high hopes. You know, the whole Hawaii Kai section to outside Waikiki was awesome. I was jamming. Like, we're all, like, kind of doing turns. We're all kind of hanging out together. And then I'd say there's a solid hour that I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, if I fall down, I'm going to have such a hard time popping back up. And I was like, just a lot of paddle pumping, and I mean, you guys, I've seen other guys post videos of it, and it looks really good on the video. I'm really proud. I wish it looked as good on the video as it was out there.
Yeah.
But I heard like coming in, we all came in together, and I hit the beach, and I was like, oh, if Ryan says that this was one of the best runs he's ever done, I'm never doing this run again. I was like, bro. And then we all got to the beach, and everybody was kind of like, frick, it wasn't that good. And then I asked Ryan, and Ryan was like, that was like a 5 out of 10. I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God it was a 5 out of 10. Okay.
From Ozzy's standpoint, how was that to you?
The start of it was sick. Well, I'll just move a bit closer so I don't they can hear me. But yeah, the end was challenging. Hey, we were pumping into a headwind for like 5-10 kilometers. It felt like, or like not headwind, but like crosswind. So that was gnarly. Yeah. How about your runs today? How did you guys go?
I was hoping for better. I felt like the pop-up for me, I was on it pretty good. I was right behind you, actually. I saw you there. I was like, oh, I see Hobie. And I saw Kane. Okay, we're doing good. And I got greedy, and I just kept chasing the groundswell going into land when I should have been pushing out. I've been pushing like an inside line over the last couple runs, and I was like, okay, this could pay off if I do it right. And as soon I kept looking left at the crowd, and then I looked right, and the wall was right in front of me. I was like, oh no, and I started had to book it out. I did a hard 90, like this is right after the Hanama section. And then I just got greedy and went down. I was down for like 10, 15 minutes probably. But that's how the racing goes. A little bummed, but it's fun. That's how it is. But I'm glad that everybody still made it and had a good time.
Yeah, sweet. How about you?
Super similar. You know, I was pumped. I popped up immediately, and that's like my biggest thing. If I can pop up immediately, all right, this is gonna be one good run. Yeah. You know, and then hit Hanama Bay, and then I'm like, I breached. I'm okay, not bad. And then I probably spent 15 to 20 minutes, same thing, just trying to pop up that entire time, all the way to Spinning Caves. And I'm like, bro, I would have been faster if I just paddled the Spinning Caves. To me, I wasted 20 minutes trying to pop up when I could just head down, paddled 5 minutes, and then made it to better water to pop up. But like, same thing, like the last couple of runs that we did, I saw everybody take an inside line, and they're kind of like jamming the backwash, like reading the backwash super good, going up and over. I tried to take that same line, and it was just way too much backwash, and like trying to go.
It was pretty chaotic today.
Yeah, like backwash bigger than the actual bump you're on, and then I ended up going uphill a lot, and then falling. And then after that, like popped up at Spinning Caves and jammed all the way to the finish line. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna have fun, just do some turns, started surfing, and then right at the end, like the last maybe like 5 minutes, somebody was right next to me. I'm like, oh, we're back to racing, We're racing again, and then we ended up like kind of battling each other. He won, Kaniela. Kaniela like right next to each other. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I saw him, like, oh yeah, we racing, and then he started pumping. I'm like, oh, are we going? Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, I lost, and then, but it's still super fun. Yeah.
How about you? How was it?
Oh, super similar. I fell twice, like before I got to China Walls, and just paddling up there is so hard. Yeah. Backwash was like the size of me. Yeah. So it was super gnarly. But the other question I want to ask you guys is this race week, or this race month, compared to like a normal month on Oahu, what's it like? And what's it like being a local here, having all these people come to do a race that's like at your front door?
It's cool to, share like Hawaii and like the downwind that we got here. We're really lucky and blessed to have this as the back door right now. It's cool to have more people here from all over the world come and enjoy it. And to see where the sport's going is pretty sick. Like just age range, from like 12 to the people in the 60s just enjoying it and having fun,
Sweet. Well, thank you being super gracious hosts as well. We've loved it here, so really appreciate it.
Yeah,
How about you? Any thoughts you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like the coolest thing about foiling is like, you know, I remember like every winter surfing over here when it's contest season, you're like, bro, I don't want to go North Shore. Everybody's here for the contest. You know, it's super crowded, but you know, foiling, it's like the more the merrier. You know, it's like now we're doing runs. So like we got a bunch of cars, you know, a bunch of guys are going up, and it was like, oh yeah, like you know, we got like 15 guys going on runs. Like, oh, this is awesome. You know, like. We got a whole crew going, you know, like out of the state guys, out of country guys, you know, we're all jamming together, seeing each other's equipment, you know, seeing new stuff. Like I'm seeing so much wings I've never seen before.
Yeah.
You know, like new stuff, unreleased things, you know, from other guys. You know, it's super cool to see.
It's like, what's the next new toy? You know, what's going to come out? Just the next new toy that's going to be fun.
Exactly.
We're sitting down here with the Spencer brothers. Good race today. And you guys flew in this morning. Do you want to just run us through what the day was like?
Yeah, for sure. You want to go?
Yeah, we had to wake up at like 4 a.m. for the early flight, so feeling a little tired now, and then flew over. Wind was nuking today though, like some of the best conditions we've seen here, so yeah, looked super fun. And then super cool, like so many people came out to do the race, and yeah, it was awesome.
What size foil were you riding?
Went for a pretty small, like around 500, and it seemed to be working, but then I was struggling a lot with the backwash at the start. I fell like 3 times, and one time took me forever to get going again, so that was a little rough. But after that, it was okay.
Yeah. It's tricky, that backwash, hey, it's super gnarly.
Oh, it's super tricky. Just like one of the hardest, things just staying on the whole way.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal.
Did you make it through?
Made it through the first part, but I should have fallen probably 5 different times, and then somehow came down in the middle, and then right before the finish as well. So it's just a tough run today, but yeah, that's how it goes. Good practice, you know.
Did you still come? Sorry,
I finished in 6th.
Yeah.
Thompson got me right at the end. It was a good one.
I think I was like 20th or something.
Bit of a tough go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super fun.
It's insane that you guys fell that many times. It was still up in the top 20. Like it's tough.
Yeah.
Like, one fall, you lose
I think
so much.
there were so many people out there
so
today
many
that had
people
some falls,
were
like,
struggling.
Even Kane and Kai, and it was just
Is that typical of the races from last year and years before?
No, normally if you fall, like you said, you're just kind of done. But yeah, I think everyone was just kind of struggling, so it was okay.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, definitely didn't help.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about what's life on Maui like for you guys growing up. How's it been having 2 brothers who are so into water sports and kind of work together?
That part's amazing. You always have someone to go ride with. I mean, the good thing too is foiling's so big now on Maui. It's like so many people into it. It's just the best spot to always get in the water. You know, there's always wind or waves or something or surfing. Always something to do.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we've lived there our whole lives, so it feels very natural, and
What's the plans for the rest of this month?
Just head back home today, and then Paddle-a-Mua next weekend, and then M2M, M2O weekend after that. So yeah, just racing.
I'm excited. I'll see you guys there.
Awesome.
See you there.
Yeah, that'll be super fun.
Sweet. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.